So earlier on today, I was going through the halls, and she was just sitting down, already looked exhausted, and she had this awesome Gara cosplay coming together. I'm like, ooh, a Genderbent Gara that doesn't over-sexualize the character, but stays true to it. I'm like, I can't wait till she's ready. So I went about, did a few other interviews, and I came back, and lo and behold, she's ready for an interview. So thank you for talking to me.
No problem.
And thank you for doing the character right and justice. I love it. I really do.
I absolutely love
The pigtails
Gara.
are cute. The heart on the top is an extra cute touch. What drew you to the character today, and why'd you cosplay it?
Well, I'm a huge Narutard. Love Naruto. One of my favorite characters is Gara, and I just love that he had such a broken past, and he was super, dark, and then all of a sudden he became this awesome guy. He becomes, Kazekage, and so I just love him as a character, how nice he becomes. And, I thought, let me do Gara as a cosplay, but I still like to be very feminine and girly in my cosplays, but to me it doesn't mean that feminine has to be showing your skin or, showing off your curves. Like, I feel like there's more than one way to be feminine, so I just tried to rock some curly hair, some cute makeup, and, here I am.
I think you're owning it, so great job. Great job. Can you tell me what it was like your first time cosplaying? It seems like you've been doing this for a little bit. What was the first time you cosplayed, and how was the experience overall for you?
The first cosplay that I did was Shugo Kara, which is this magical girl anime, and I was like really into it. I was still in high school, and I was just fangirling. Like, I wanted to meet other girls and guys that liked the anime, and I was so happy when people just knew who I was. I was like, yes, Shugo Kara, so that's why I did it. I just wanted to meet other fans and make friends, and that's what cosplay really does. It brings people together, and you get to make friends. It's awesome.
I mean, it's just wonderful. For a while, for a lot of fans, it's like cosplay is just something you think you are into, maybe just your friends, but coming someplace like this and seeing this community, thousands of people, they're Power Rangers over there.
Yeah, I know.
This
really cool.
awesome place where everyone's accepting. It's just a great thing.
Yeah, I love it.
How's your experience been so far? Do you have any memorable moments? So when you went out and maybe a child hugged you or some people connected with you, do you have anything like come to your mind?
Oh, no children hugging me, no, but just people in general saying, hey, you're an awesome female Gara, and that makes me feel really confident and, makes me feel good about myself that my hard work paid off. So just that in general. And yesterday, I was dressed as Sakamoto. I don't know if you know that anime. Haven't you heard of Sakamoto?
Oh, I know
yeah,
that. I love that show.
It's excellent.
So much.
So I dressed as him, and I didn't do a gender bend. I actually just dressed as in the suit, and I had like a boy's wig.
I feel so bad that I missed that.
Oh.
I feel so bad that I missed that.
That's totally
my
fine.
fiance and I love that show.
It's excellent.
Almost too much. It was so brilliant the way it just skewered so many of the ways the cool characters projected.
Yes, totally. I agree.
It's a smart show.
It is.
And that's, if I'm sure you watch a lot of anime. A lot of the good recent gag animes do their very best to skewer what's popular. And
like the
Sakamoto,
cliches and
it's brilliant.
It's
brilliant.
so good. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And that was just super fun to do yesterday. And a lot of people said, hey, you're an awesome Sakamoto. And even though it was clear I was a girl, nobody cared. They were just like, hey, you look awesome. So that was fun.
Okay, so this leads into another one. What was the first anime you've ever watched that drew you in to anime in general, like brought you into the world?
Wow. Okay. Probably Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm a huge fan. That is like my life. And when I first watched it, it was like on WB11. I didn't even know it was an anime. I was like, oh, card captors, like whatever. But I got into it, and I found out, that there was the Japanese sub, and then I started, taking Japanese as a class in school, and I started getting more into the culture. So just that anime just really pulled me in.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We finally sat through the whole show because Crunchyroll now has the entire series.
And the movies.
And,
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like you're saying, WB11, they never showed all of them.
No.
And they would, for me, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I had to go to school, and I'm getting up extra early to watch this cute little girl show. I'm like, no one must ever know.
Worth it.
Worth it. I'm too young to have kids, but I want my daughter to be that way.
Yes.
You see the little fluffy costumes,
good.
and then after watching it recently, we're like, oh my God, the kids are dressing up like this. They have no choice.
Exactly. That's why you have children, just to dress them up in your little fantasy characters.
So many cute costumes.
Yep.
So what would be an anime that was such an experience for you that you would recommend to everyone that hits you so much?
Honestly, like Haven't You Heard of Sakamoto? I really love that anime this season. Felt like it was one of the best ones. Probably another one that I really love is Food Wars, because I really love food. Shokugeki. It's just about food, and it's really well done. It's funny. It's like a shonen, but it's not your typical shonen.
Are you following the manga?
Not quite. I'm just into the anime right now, but maybe eventually I'll get into the manga.
I was going to start geeking out over what's happening right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm caught up with the anime, but I just love. It's so different. You know, it's not your standard shonen, so it's really pulling me in, and I care about the characters. And
I think when I first got into Food Wars myself, I was off-put at first because the first thing you see is a girl having an orgasm with an octopus.
Yeah,
and I'm
for
like,
sure. At first.
So I went immediately to look up the manga, like, okay, that's that. But we fought through it, and then all of a sudden they have guys doing it, and then everyone has it. But it was smart and it was funny, and I found myself like you did, falling in love with it because it was different.
Yeah, it was so different.
And if you have a chance, the manga is really good too.
Awesome, I'll definitely check it out.
The best part is it's actually different. Like the show cuts a lot out. There's so much more backstory that actually happens.
Nice.
So I think you'll dig it.
Cool, awesome.
All
Thanks.
right. So what would you do if they're like, person over there sitting down, looking wistfully, wants to cosplay but is nervous? And looks at you and is like, she is so amazing, she's so pretty, she's so confident. What words would you give to someone who wants to cosplay and is shy or scared?
Just pick a character you really love and that you are excited to dress up as. Don't just pick like a popular character or someone you think that everybody else is going to like. You shouldn't care what other people are going to think. Just go out there, be somebody that you want to be, that you love, and people are going to dig it. They're going to see that, you're confident, and they're not going to judge you so much if you're just, rocking what you're doing. So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you for rocking the cosplay. That was just amazing, and have a great time.
Well, thank you. All right, you have a good one.